Hello, my name is Kelsey, and today I'm going to be telling you about the worst first date I ever went on. Now, I have to preface this by saying that I did not realize I was on a date until the night was about 75% of the way over. So with that in mind, let's begin. This all started in the dining hall about a week before my sophomore year of college. I was having dinner with my roommate when a guy walked up to us and asked if he could sit with us because he didn't know anybody. So we said, yeah, sure, no problem. So we're talking to him, and he seems normal enough, and he mentions that there's this hookah bar that he would like to go to, but he doesn't want to go by himself. My roommate had plans, but I decided that I would go because it seemed like fun, so, why not? We finished dinner, and I have to go up to my dorm room to get my bag. Now, he was just going to wait outside, but he had to use the bathroom, so we told him he could come up to our room and do that. So once that's all done, we go down to my car and head to this hookah bar. We get there, and for whatever reason, he decides that he needs to go sit at the only table where other people are. The rest of the place is empty. But we go over, and he starts talking to these people, and I'm kind of looking at them, and they're kind of looking at me. We all know this is kind of weird, but whatever. I'm just here for the ride, so we continue. Now, the conversation was normal enough, a little weird, but what happened next, I will never, ever forget. The music was loud, and the air was smoky, and he leans into me, right into my ear, and says, "Hey, do you like beatboxing?" Now, I don't know where this is about to go, so I just kind of say, yeah, sure, I guess. Then he comes even closer and says, "Check this out." He then proceeds to beatbox into my ear. And I'm sitting there, and I'm not really sure what to do, because this has never happened to me before. So after he finishes, he kind of leans back and looks at me like I'm supposed to be very impressed. And I just kind of nod, because, what else am I supposed to do? And I think at that point he realized that what just happened was kind of weird, because he decided that now was the time to leave. So he asked me if I would like to go get some ice cream. And I say yes, because one, I wanted to get the hell out of the hookah bar, and I really like ice cream. So we go to Brahms, through the drive-thru, we get our ice cream. I'm sitting in my car facing straight forward because I know that if I look him in the eye, all I'll be thinking about is the beatboxing, and I will proceed to laugh out loud right in his face. But I'm sitting here, horse blinders on, and I can feel him staring at me from the side. So against my better judgment, I turn, and he is looking right at me, and he says, "You have the sexiest lips I have ever seen." It is at this moment I realize that he thinks this is a date, and he thinks this is going well. So I look him in the eye, and I proceed to laugh out loud right in his face. Now at this moment, it's very clear that the night is over, so I drive us back to the dorm, we get out of the car, and he asks for my phone number, and I say no. I go back up to my dorm, and I tell my roommate what just happened, and we laugh, and then, go to bed, forget about it. The next day, there was a knock on the door, and it is him. My roommate and I freak out for a moment, and then she answers the door, and it turns out he left his wallet in my car. So I proceed to have a very long, awkward, quiet stroll down to the parking lot. He gets his things, we don't say anything, and we proceed to avoid each other for the remainder of the year. Now, I wish I could tell you there's some sort of lesson in all of this, but really I just tell this story because it makes me laugh, so hopefully it made you laugh as well. Thank you for listening.